Trump's AI action plan, deregulation over safeguards. A closer look at how the new directive shifts US AI policy and what it means for innovation, industry, and oversight. This week, President Donald Trump unveiled his long-awaited AI action plan, a 23-page document that sets the tone for how a second Trump administration would approach artificial intelligence. At first glance, the plan's most defining characteristic isn't what it proposes, but what it avoids: regulation. The release comes in stark contrast to President Joe Biden's earlier executive order on AI, which was rolled out with cautious optimism. Although Biden's directive had limited legal authority, it marked a symbolic step toward responsible governance of rapidly advancing AI technologies. That executive order encouraged transparency, asked companies to share safety evaluations with the government, and emphasized the need for models to be safe, secure, and trustworthy. Now, much of that tone and intent has been rolled back. 1. From guardrails to green lights, Trump's AI plan repeatedly frames regulation as an obstacle, using terms like onerous and unnecessary. Meanwhile, the word competition appears multiple times, underscoring a shift in focus from public safety to free market dominance. The message is clear: let the private sector lead. This pivot aligns closely with the interests of powerful tech figures such as Elon Musk, Mark Andreessen, and Sam Altman, many of whom have publicly expressed frustration with what they see as government overreach and have shown signs of political realignment toward Trump in recent years. 2. Big tech gets a bigger say. There's growing speculation that much of the plan was shaped in consultation with tech companies themselves. That would explain the light-touch approach to enforcement and the emphasis on innovation-friendly policy. Critics argue this effectively gives Silicon Valley a carte blanche to develop and deploy AI tools with minimal oversight even when the risks are unclear or untested. 3. Infrastructure, fast-track and fossil-fueled. While the plan briefly mentions building out an American AI infrastructure, it does so by criticizing existing environmental permitting systems, calling them barriers to progress. This opens the door for the fast-tracking of energy-intensive data centers, semiconductor fabs, and energy projects with little attention to sustainability. In a time when global discussions are focused on green tech, the Trump plan offers no clear environmental safeguards. 4. The Hollywood effect. In the entertainment sector, this deregulated approach will likely grant studios greater flexibility in using AI for writing, editing, and content creation. However, it also removes any meaningful limitations on how AI startups can enter and disrupt the industry, raising fresh concerns for writers, actors, and other creatives already grappling with job displacement. 5. What it really means: a hands-off government. Ultimately, the plan reinforces a long-standing conservative principle that the government should step back and let markets drive technological progress. Whether that accelerates innovation or increases societal risk remains to be seen. What's certain is that this plan marks a clear break from efforts to preemptively address AI's darker possibilities, from bias and surveillance to misinformation and job loss. As nations like those in the EU move toward concrete AI laws, Trump's action plan offers a radically different vision, one where economic speed trumps ethical caution.